Hey everyone, I'm the Tom, welcome to my gaming channel, and today I'm playing another episode of the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. This is going to be a new run and I'm gonna run it today because last time I played Isaac. And I'm gonna play Isaac again. You know what? I'm not gonna argue with the RNG gods. Here's a seed. 3XZZ ZMKC. And we are. Oh, that's so beautiful. 2 black hearts right off the bat from our curse room. There's a tinted rock here and a bomb, so it would be a foolish decision not to do this. Guess I'm just gonna take this. Can I get the Soar Heart and the key? I don't think I can. Is there any good reason to get that key in the first place, though? Again, I don't think so. Because that would leave me with no bomb, and what would I do with that key? I would like to open that golden chest, but that also requires me to have a bomb. I'm gonna reroll this. Daddy Longlegs is a fantastic item. It's so good, like many people don't give it enough credit, in my opinion. It can really help out on an annoying room with masks of infamy or something like that, and it'll just stomp one right off the bat, and that's really good. One less asshole to deal with, basically. Oh, there we go. So now I'm gonna go back here. Get that key. And open this golden chest. Gives me strength. That's not immediately useful, but it will be a little bit later. So basically what I'm planning on doing is getting so many Jaws of the Devil that it won't matter that I did use a strength card to do so. Basically what I'm getting at is I'm gonna take plenty of devil deals so I can get down to 0 red hearts. Because if I don't do that, then the heart container I gained from strength will be gone after I exit the devil room. Yeah, I'm actually doing really badly against the haunt here, as you can probably tell for yourself. But it is almost over, and Daddy Longlegs helping out a great deal actually. This is fine. It was worth re-rolling a punching bag to get Daddy Longlegs and not have a re-roll for a safety pin, because safety pin is alright. Like, there's no really bad boss item anyway. Because I think, yeah, Pageant Boy is arguable. Like, if you get it on Depths Part 2, well, or no, you can't get it on Depths Part 2, but if you get it on Depths 1, well, Pageant Boy is a little bit too late to the party, isn't it? But if you get it on the first 1 or 2 floors, it's actually pretty useful. And so is the box. The later you get it, the less useful it becomes, I think. Well, the Magic 8 one is always kind of dubious, but you know, it is what it is. At least it gives you a tarot card. And yeah, the safety pin is actually quite good because it also gives you a black heart and a shot speed and range upgrade, which is admittedly not all that useful, but it is useful in case you come across something that lowers your range. For example, if you pick up number 1, which is an item that I am not a huge fan of, so I shouldn't mention it here, but I was just using it as an example, you know. I'm gonna go to this other room, and if it's not good, I'm gonna wait until after the devil room. Harley Quinn baby is not good, so I'm gonna go find the boss and see if I can actually reroll a devil room, like the devil room items. And but if they're all good, or if it's Krampus or red chests, then I I can come back and reroll Harlequin Baby. There's another key that I'm probably not gonna use on this floor. That was terrible on my part. But it did do damage to Monstro. You know what? Oh, okay. He's not jumping. There we go. I don't want to reroll this. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna reroll Krampus's head if that's what we get here. And we did. So I'm stuck with Harlequin Baby. But the pact is worth it. The pact is really good. It's a very nice item to have on the very first deal with the devil, because along with a slight damage and a decent tears upgrade, it also gives you 2 soul hearts for early game survivability, or you know, late game survivability if you are so good at the game that you don't lose any health in the early game. Range up is fine. Oh, range should be really good now. And it is. So I'm just gonna explore the rest of this floor. Okay, that works too. And a secret room pretty much has to be down here, as far as I can tell. Range down, that's fine. Bad gas, pheromones. So this is basically a waste of time, because the range down is not that significant anyway. Or not that relevant, I should say. And the other 2 were just, you know, neutral pills, if you will. The nickel drop is fine. I'm not gonna go to the shop on this floor though, because I would like to buy an item. And there could be one for sale, but I'm not gonna count on that. So, we are gonna go down to the next floor. And we're gonna go to this challenge room right away. I'll come back for this though, especially if I find 1 or 2 more more keys, I should say, because I'm definitely not gonna skip the item room for 1 golden chest, even though it could be out with Cricket's head, which is better than many item room items. But on the other hand, the item room could give me a Polyphemus, which the golden chest cannot. Or Proptosis, you know. Proptosis is probably also better than Cricket's head. Or it could give me the wafer, which is also really, really good. I'm not gonna argue about whether it's better or worse than Cricket's head. Because for one, first of all, we have to get Cricket's head to even make a valuable discussion, and secondly, the wafer is a defensive item and Cricket's head is an offensive item, but I'm gonna say they're both up there on their own tier list, like on their own. Like, the wafer is at least as good defensively as Cricket's head is offensively. That's what I'm getting at. So I don't know which one is better overall, but since damage is what carries you, damage is what wins you the game most of the times. Because how are you gonna kill enemies if you can't do damage? I would probably say, you know, let's tie it for the wafer versus Cricket's head, but say Magic Mushroom is better than the wafer, because not only does it give you the 1.5 damage multiplier that you so desire from Cricket's head, it also gives you some other stats of like tears and HP, and that altogether I think is better. You know what, I'm gonna take this because I was feeling relatively slow, and this will mitigate that to a certain extent. Yeah, I'm feeling fine now, and immediately I almost dodged right into that shot, but it's fine. I I can say I still need to get used to this newfound speed, and some people would even believe me and accept that as a valid excuse. Anyway, this room is basically meaningless. I don't want to damage myself to get a few consumables. Instead, I rather prefer to get hit by one of those shots. And yeah, the pentagram is really good, because it also increases our devil room chances in the future. Now our damage is actually quite sweet, if I do so myself, because we did not only get the pentagram, we also had the what was it? The pact a little bit earlier. And on top of that, we also have Harlequin Baby, which is, you know, a nice little help. It's not more than that, but Daddy Longlegs is actually amazing. And we can shoot all this poop. Maybe we can buy something from the shop. Let's not be lazy about that, because shop items are usually quite good. Maybe some more poop somewhere. You know what? Now I'm gonna open this golden chest. Come on. That spider got spawned right in my face. I did not take red heart damage on this floor, even though I took a good amount of damage. I had so many soul hearts and black hearts that even this doesn't really matter. But now I should maybe be a little bit more careful, because I did, as I say, I did take some damage, and I should not be overconfident on the Curse of the Unknown. So, there's our shop, which has the 9-volt. I do not want to reroll this, and since we don't have anything other to reroll, I'm gonna pick it up right now. I do want to have this for the future, don't get me wrong, but if I had something to reroll, I could have rerolled that item and then picked up the 9-volt to get another full charge, but you know, it didn't happen. We had nothing to reroll. So, down to the next floor. It's gonna be Catacombs Part 2. And a dead end right off the bat. And another one. This seems to happen a lot. Like when your spawn room is adjacent to 4 rooms, yeah, then 3 of them are most likely to be a dead end. This early on in the game, at least. So, left is gonna be the correct way to go here. Extra bomb, never hurt anybody, except for my enemies, and that bullet actually hit me. I do need to be careful. I don't want to ruin my devil room chances by taking red dot damage in this floor when I have so many consumable hearts, if you will. Black hearts for now, but I also had half of a soul heart, I think. So let's try and play a little bit smarter here, if that's at all possible for me. So let's go this way now. There's a boss challenge room. I am gonna open this golden chest. It was not quite worth it, but it wasn't terrible. It could have played out with just a half red heart, and you know that has been known to happen. So I'm not gonna be mad about what we got. There's an item room which gives us mystery sack. I'm gonna come back and maybe reroll it later if I like what our basically inevitable deal with the devil gives us. And greed is probably just annoying and nothing else. There we go, he's dead. Oh, that's something else, that he is dead, at least now. So, 31 cents is probably not Well, basically it is gonna sort us out for the rest of the game, I think. I don't know where I was going with the first attempt to say that. Wow, we have a lot of rooms left, so I could have probably justified rerolling Mystery Sack, and then I would have gotten another reroll after that, before the boss fight even. Yeah, it's looking like that would be the case. Especially with the greed fight, you know. Yeah, here's the boss. And it's going to... Oh, I should have got it there. But I did not, lucky me. Another key is really good. The Fallen, oh, this could be so good. If I don't take red dot damage against this guy. Oh. Oh. Don't take... I took damage. Mom's Knife. If I reroll it, it becomes another devil item. But then again, since it's special, I'm less likely to find Brimstone, so let's take it. I'm not good with Mom's Knife, I think that's not really a well-kept secret. So, I'm gonna check this out. Gonna come in here to the item room again and reroll Mystery Sack to get my best friend. But we do have another battery on the ground somewhere over the rainbow. It was in this room. And we're gonna come back and reroll my best friend, which is actually not my best friend at all, because it can kill me. Fear Shot, kind of dubious with Mom's Knife, but I'll take it anyway. The Devil card is probably better than the Strength card, even though I could use the HP from the Strength card to take another deal with the Devil item, but you know, 4 HP should be enough. That's what I'm getting at. Oh, this room is one in which I usually take a ton of damage because of these fires. Let's actually do it this way, and then come back around and do that. And now we can focus on these enemies, actually. But we already killed the true enemies, if you will. Let's put this down here. And we got 5 scores. We got the black heart. And since I did not take red dot damage on this floor yet, I'm actually very happy with that. Wrath is gonna go down really easily with Daddy Longlegs and Mom's Knife. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs. Argus is really great. It'll probably win me the run if I can get to Isaac/Boo Baby. And if I find blank card in our shop, I'll probably take it over the D6. Because blank card Algis is just so good. Every four rooms you're gonna, actually every 3 rooms, since I have the 9 volt, every 3 rooms I'm gonna basically never take damage. I hate you guys. Not you guys watching this, but those spiders. Spider on the wall. Anyway. Oh man, I hate Masks of Infamy. I think that should be pretty obvious, but it's even more obvious now, and so is the fact that I should not take more damage on this floor if I wanna keep my chance of getting a Devil Room after the boss fight. So okay, that works too. Of course, now trying to charge up my Mom's Knife, I shoot my bomb away with a Harlequin Baby. Here's something to reroll, actually. Maybe, at least. Yes. Yes. Bob's Brain. I don't want to take it on this run. I got more than enough damage already. What I need now is survivability, and Bob's Brain doesn't really fill that role. I think. Alrighty. Thank you, Daddy Longlegs. What? Okay, I probably should have got hit there, but I was not hit. So, that was close to walking over the spikes. Didn't find the shop yet. It's probably gonna be down there after the room with those blue spikes that I really don't want to take damage on, so you know what? Actually, fuck it. Even if I take one hit against those blue spikes, if there's blank card in that shop, it's gonna be worth it. Synfor is not something I want to reroll. Thank you for that teleport. Bad gas. Bombs are key. It's actually pretty bad because I lost 3 keys. But then again, I can use 2 bombs for 2 keys here and everything's gonna be fine again. Pretty much. Bad gas. Just get it out of the way. And yeah, let's go down to the shop basically. Okay, so do this. Yeah, then we take damage here and then walk through while being invincible. And actually, sure, getting hit once on a room with Master's Infamy is not unexpected, I would say. 2 farts doesn't help me very much. The map and magic fingers. There we go. I'm gonna take both of these. Goodbye D6, you've been good, but blank card is gonna be better with the Algis room. And yeah, I'm gonna use this as often as possible. At least I say that now, and I probably won't actually practice it. I always forget that there's these spikes in that room, but I don't have to go back to it anyway, so boss rush is over. Just noting that, and don't have to worry about it ever again on this run. The biggest enemy on this room is the spikes, for me at least. Fire Mind. Since we have piercing, it's only a good item because we can't explode ourselves with it. That okay. Saved myself from some damage from that troll bomb by using the blank card, and I'm gonna have it ready after the next 2 rooms anyway. Oh, there's Mom already. Look at how much of this floor we've already completed. There wasn't much combat though. Really? I thought my knife would come back faster. But anyway. Oh, that had some swag, but I can't get that hard. Okay, let's just what the? How did I not take damage there? Can anyone explain that to me? I don't even want to go to the shop. Like, since I have Maggie's Faith, I'm gonna be generating health from floor to floor, That was something I didn't even talk about on the last floor. Use this. Walk into Mom after she drops her foot. And there we go. Easy Mom fight. We're gonna have 1 more HP here. Don't want to go to the cursor right off the bat. I don't want to open this. And I don't want to open that. I want to save keys for a chest, even though I don't have my D6 anymore. It is still very, very important to have at least 4 keys for the chest, so you can open all the golden chests and get 4 guaranteed items. There we go. I'm gonna open this with a bomb. Okay, wasn't really worth it. Yeah, let's use blank card here. Please don't move in such a way that I can't hit you with my knife. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Wish I had my blank card up for this room too, but you know, can't have everything you want. That was actually quite close, but it worked out. Let's use it here, because I would have taken damage by that laser. I'm pretty sure of that. And this room's easy enough. So only this one, and we actually timed it perfectly for our boss fight, which means we're not gonna take red dot damage on this floor, because, you know, we're not gonna take red dot damage here, and we haven't taken red dot damage yet. Oh man, or are we? No, definitely not. Items? 1 item. Actually don't think it's that good. So, I have forsaken the curse room because I don't really see a point in going to it, since my chances of becoming up here are so low, and I don't have the D6 anymore. What would it possibly pay out with that would really benefit me? Best case scenario, it would be 2 black hearts or 2 soul hearts, and then I would just break even. So there's not really a point in doing that. There's something to be said for keeping the world card with the blank card, but I would rather have the invincibility, and I went the wrong way. This should be. Oh, I have the wafer as well. So if this isn't the 1 run, I don't think what would be. I don't know why I didn't use the blank card yet. I'm gonna use it here, because these guys can be assholes. Unless we just crush them. Could have also conceivably used the blank card here. And these guys are annoying, but also dead. And this is gonna be the fight against It Lives, and I'm gonna blank card right away. Oh, come on. Oh, I forgot the invincibility from Algus is actually like 3 years long. Honestly, it lasts so long. You can just stand in there and, you know, don't really worry about anything. It won't run out before you kill the enemy with Mom's knife. So, okay, this is another dead end. Don't need that red heart. Another dead end, so left we go. After this little intervention, whatever. So, war is not gonna be a big problem for me in this game. It is gonna be a big problem in the future for our world, though. Because, you know, you can't really avoid war breaking out at some point, even though I don't think that the traditional, like quote-unquote traditional forms of war, like soldiers shooting each other and so on, is gonna be that relevant in the future. Of course it can, and it probably will happen again, but I think cybercrime, like cyber wars, are gonna be big as well. In the past we've experienced, like we've heard that Sony has been hacked a couple of times already, and we can at least assume that Sony has pretty good defenses from hackers, and if they get hacked, like everyone can get hacked, and that is why, you know, I'm not that worried about securing myself more and more from hackers, because it's not gonna do that much anyway. If somebody really wants to hack me, they're gonna get through any defenses in my mind, so even if I make my accounts wherever I have one as safe as I can, which I generally do anyway, but if somebody offers me anything, if somebody gives me a tip of how to make it even safer than that, then I'm like, well, you know, if somebody really wants to hack me, they're gonna do it anyway. So yeah, because if Sony get hacked, then why would I not be able to get hacked? That's my philosophy on that. We're gonna pop this and take this and this, and I'm gonna take Leo, even though there's not even rocks, so it doesn't really matter at all. But in case there are rocks, yeah, well, there's no rocks in the chest, but even before that, if I have Leo, I cannot hide behind rocks, which I can't really do without the ability to fly anyway, but, well, actually I could, because I do still have the ability to shoot over rocks with Mom's knife. Check that out. Yeah, pop this right here and then walk right into them. Thank you. Yeah, so Leo basically doesn't really do anything for me. So at this point I would hope for a peripheral wound and for my ability to not take an absolute fuck ton of damage. He shot even though I wasn't in his line of sight when he started charging his laser. Like, you've got to be the best prophet of all time, and I have no idea what just hit me because there was so much shit going on the screen. So this guy is dead, so is that guy. Now I have one slowly and one quickly shooting Harlequin baby. The fast shooting baby being obviously Mongo baby. Yeah, it's useless. Oh, yeah, whatever. I don't care about that damage. I don't want Cursed Skull. Like, who wants that trinket? It's on a list of worst trinkets in the game. This one's gotta be up there. Because I cannot really imagine one situation in which I'd want it. There we go. Just use the blank card to make sure I wasn't gonna take damage walking into him. more room. Oh, this is a dead end? That's interesting, but again, look at our HP. Since we have the wafer and Mom's knife with a ton of invincibility, there's no way I'm gonna lose this run. Honestly. I should have gone with that. All I wanna do at this point is find the boss. Okay, you got me there. This is a freaking massacre. Oh, and of course we don't get another blank out charge naturally before the boss, but I can do one more room. Alright, Greed, hit me, see if I care. Hint, I don't. So I'm gonna do this one more room, which is actually gonna contain combat, thankfully. One of you's gonna be dead. Okay. Let's check out our secret room before we... Oh, it's another Super Greed. It was actually super rough that I fought in a room before, but it doesn't really matter. So let us just go here, walk into the boss room. Don't pick that up. And I realized that I didn't even have to use blank card for this. I could have just used the Argus rune itself. So yeah, just finish it off here. There we go. And that's another win. I won 2 runs in a row with one week of time between them. Like, that also means 1 week of no practice in this game, so, you know, it's maybe not that terrible. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Also consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.